Evan Aldo here. So in this one, I'm going to bring you a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB token technical analysis update. BNB is getting a little topical. It's been pumping. I want to talk about it. May still have a lot of room to go. Let's start with the weekly for Bitcoin here. So VWAP coming down, money flow still coming up. It's not the most worrisome thing, but it definitely, within the next, let's see, November 8th, what I've been talking about as we're either going to break up or break down pretty soon. We've been sideways for a long time. And with the VWAP coming down, there is an argument to break down to 54K or even 50K. What I think is there probably will be one last shot in this bull run to probably get into Bitcoin at 50K. One of the things about crypto you got to realize, and not many people understand this, is crypto is usually 2 steps forward, 1 step back. There's always that 1 step back that scares people a lot. Look at this. Big 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Step forward, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Looks like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, around 53, maybe 50K, if we do have that scenario play out. Let's look at the 3-day. This is iffy. This could really go either way here. So you have the VWAP. It seems like you got to lean a tiny bit more bearish with the VWAP. It's trying to come up and then it comes back down. Money flow, however, is coming up. So this is more indicative of kind of sideways consolidation for now. I can't derive much out of this. I really can't derive much out of the 3-day. It was looking more bullish where the VWAP was curving up. Now we're curving down. It could change and just curve right back up and print a green dot, which is what I'm hoping for, but hard time frame to really get much out of. 2 days kind of in between, just a sideways VWAP. This was a while, came down. Now it's trying to come back up. It seems like it's coming back up. Maybe the next green dot that we finally confirm will bring us up. This could be after we correct down the 50K or 54K, something like that. 12 hour. So high into the green. You do have money flow generally coming down here. No real divergences, so nothing to really be worried about. Just it's generally healthy here. I wouldn't say there's any major cause for concern. 8 hours, kind of the same deal. The only main cause for concern here is the money flow almost into the crossover into the red. Money flow crossovers are powerful, guys. I mean, look at here. This one into the green. You had a 60% increase. These are very powerful. I mean, just think about it just as a swing trading standpoint. If you were trying to get a nice return and just doing a trade every few weeks or whatever, just going off a lot of these money flow crossovers, you could get some nice returns in it. This one especially. Going to the 4 hour. This is getting choppy. What I was originally thinking, this trigger wave, I thought this trigger wave would bring us up higher. This is why I was looking for a swing long around this area. Didn't work out too well. Money flow came back into the red here and then now it's coming back into the green. So it's just a choppy sideways. VWAP's coming down as money flows coming back down. No real divergence, so you still can't derive too much out of this. It's kind of been that sideways situation we've been saying, and people have been saying, oh, your TA is so stale and boring. Well, that's how the market is. I don't want to have some clickbaity thumbnail telling you it's going to the sky or going down when you can't really derive it. We gotta take our time with this. A lot of this game is patience. And looking here, I kind of like this a little bit as the money flow is generally coming up. Not a real divergence here. I mean, from this to this, money flow is generally coming up. Got these momentum waves coming up. Can we draw a bullish divergence? Can we? Maybe, just almost. Not really, almost. If we come down here, we can. Something like this. If we come down to 60, maybe, or it's gonna be probably a stronger divergence if we come down to this final line or something. We're either going to break up or break down pretty soon. It's been taking a while. Here, still can't derive much. Just really choppy coming up and down. Would have been a nice long entry right there. Let's see your fib level. If you went long, on this money flow crossover, right around here, right around this general area, take some profits at this pocket right here. Some more profits there. Would have been a nice, day trade yesterday or whatever. Weekend trading is harder. I usually take the weekends off. Another scalp trade. I'm going to be doing a little bit more scalp trades too. I want to get into that a little bit more because I know some people have been crushing it with scalp trades. These divergences have been nice, especially on the 6 minute right here. Look at this divergence yesterday. You could have a nice trade with. This is shout out to Jason Casper. I learned a lot of this from him. This is kind of his main technique. This divergence right here, as we're hitting this this fib level. Let me actually draw a different fib level to show you a stronger version of it on the 4 hour. Let's do I don't know where we want to draw from. Let's see. Probably from there to there would be something like that. And then let's go on the 6 minute again. And no, that's still not. Well, there was a fib level. There was a fib level. So from here to here, and then you lose that level. These are the take profit areas. But even without a level, just look at this divergence right here. That combined with, you know, money flow starting to come down, you know, starting to come down right here on the 15. This money flow coming down, bam, you know, takes the profits there, takes the profits there. So you can get a lot out of these scalp trades. The other place, I don't want to waste too much of your time, but if you mess around with the fib, you could definitely find a fib level almost everywhere. But you could find a good fib level there. Let's look at Ethereum for a second. Ethereum has been nice. You know, it's been nice. It looks like we're breaking up some more daily. Yeah, we're about to print that green dot. Just like on Bitcoin, we're about to print that green dot in the daily. So it does look pretty nice. Let's look at the 12 hour. 12 hour, it looks relatively good. I don't know, is there any divergences here? Here to here, that's a divergence. You can make the argument that divergence has played out. And we're home free. Ethereum probably would give you more of the case for the bullish case where Bitcoin shoots up to 70K or whatever next week instead of down to 50K. So there to there, that's a divergence. You can say the divergence has played out. Now we're healthy. 4 hour, let's see. Here to here, that divergence, you can make the argument. It's kind of looking at the same thing. VWAP starting to curve down. Let's look at the 2 hour. Money flow generally is coming down as price is coming up. That's almost a bearish divergence in money flow. You're going to print, not a divergence, almost a divergence. You're going to print almost a bearish divergence. If we come up a little bit higher, you'd be able to print a bearish divergence relatively soon, and money flow crossover down. So, you know, we've come up a bit. You know, just look at this chart. I mean, we've been green on these hiking Ishis for 6%. Generally, you'd probably come down a bit and test some, you know, this area. Look, it usually doesn't. I mean, you could have a situation like that where you just keep going high, but, you know, you probably come into the red a little bit pretty soon. 30 minute, yeah, that's a divergence. We have a 30-minute divergence. Money flow is still high though, and we could look at these for potential scalp trade or something. And we could let's draw a fib level first. Let's draw a fib level. This is what I want to get. I want to try a little bit more of scalp trading too, because you could, especially when you're waiting, you get more opportunities with scalping. So that's, yeah, it's 6 minute from there to there. Nice little divergence. Might be a good scalp trade. Now, if you want to know where to take profits for a scalp trade like this, you would go, you know, from here to here, to high with there. Well, you probably want to take, yeah, this would be a good place. Just your visual area right here, just the visual, you know, place where price is sticking is a good place to lock in some profits. I probably sound a little rudimentary with the scalp trading, but yeah, I want to get way more into it now because I know some people have been doing so well with it. I feel like I've just been missing out. But it's not been a big deal. I mean, I have done very well with the swing trading and all that. So yeah, right there would be your, this here where you want to be able to lock in some profits with that scalp trade. And I mean, you could just go in, you know, on this red dot right here, on this, you know, look at this, you know, big divergence right here as money flow is coming out, as these momentum waves are coming down. Well, yeah, money flow is starting to come down there. You know, money flow generally has been coming down. You could have entered, you know, on this, locked some profits there, did it again. You could have done 3 scalp trades almost. And you would have made, you know, limit in, limit out. You would have made a nice buck there. So that's what I'm getting more into. Let's look at BNB coin. Because I think that's, you know, that's kind of the competitor with, I got to read more on fundamentals, but that's more of a competitor with Solana. And I think it's been pretty, you know, pretty undervalued lately. Let's just look at it. I mean, I know it's going to the moon. It's going parabolic a little bit. Usually, a lot of times when they're toying with their all-time highs, they're either going to go down or go straight up. So let's look at the daily. Generally, money flow, we're not really reflecting it. Money flow is coming back in, but generally money flow is coming out as this video is coming down. So you're gonna print a bearish divergence relatively soon on the daily here. Let's see, 12 hour here to there. You're gonna print that divergence. It's a far away though, so it's not really from August. I wouldn't really, you know, mess with it too much. You still got money flow coming in. Looks generally kind of healthy. Let's try. I want to draw because we're almost in price discovery mode. I want to see where we could end up with this. So we could draw from our last little correction there. a fib level, and well, actually we want to see, because it could go a little bit more parabolic. So we want to do, let's do from this level, from this correction to here. And this could bring us up to 820 before you see a big pullback, maybe. Let's look at our 8 hour. Some people probably don't like these fib levels, but yeah, that's all right. From here to here, generally kind of healthy. You're going to print that red dot. No real divergence yet. I wouldn't say there's a bad divergence yet. Maybe from all the way back here, but that's back in August, so it's not too much of a concern for me. Here's where you may finally get a divergence. From here to there, you may finally get a little bullish divergence. Maybe we come up to this area, maybe not. 700 is going to be a psychological area. All these, 750, 700. So that's where you want to be looking to take profits with this. I don't have a position in this. I should have gotten a position in this a while ago, but yeah, I missed out with this. But it is a good project, and I think it's one that may get a lot more attention going forward. That's a divergence right there, and let's look at our 15. Yeah, price generally coming up. So yeah, there's on these lower time frames, definitely a lot of bearish divergences. I'm trying to think if you wanted to do a little scalp downward on this, or where you would, for these scalps, take profits 650, maybe you'd come down. I don't know about skip leverage for scalp trading, something this volatile in altcoin other than like Bitcoin or Ethereum. But yeah, I mean, look at this on the 6 minute, clear divergence all the way from here to here. Great place to enter, and then yeah, you'd probably come down a bit more. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, anything like that. If you want to get Market Cipher, a limited time, I'm doing a 25%. We're doing a 25% discount in Market Cipher. Discount code ALDO25. And if you want to create a new BITGET account, want to create a new MEXC account, check out those links below. It helps support the channel. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.